Hey guys, Marsningen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and boy, did I wake up to some exciting news today. So, this is a little bit late, typical UK time. This was posted at 8 AM. I'm going back onto night shifts soon, so I stayed up until like 6 AM my time to see if this info was going to drop for the JP side. So, of course, typically it drops like 2 hours after I went to sleep, but the most important thing and the hypest part of all of this news is that, yes, you can see here, this is the global Dokkan page, and the little squiggles on the card here are in English. So, yes, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, the LR from the BoJack movie, is coming to global and JP at the same time. Potentially the same time. I mean, the banners might not go live at exactly the same time, but you know what I mean. So, I mean, for me, this is hype, right? This is the best Christmas present we could have got for Global, because as strong of a card as Jiren is, I have been pretty vocal in the past. I don't like Jiren as a character. I do not care about Jiren. I would have summoned for the LR Jiren because he is a good card, but I wouldn't have been super mad if I didn't get him. I probably wouldn't have gone super deep for him. I tried to not use too many stones on the Blue Boys banner. I did get lucky and get them, but I would have stopped at that point anyway. So this is a unit that I will summon for, because this is very, very hype. And yes, I know people have started complaining already, like this will potentially affect the schedule for Global. But I can still see Jiren coming as part of this celebration, even if it's either nearer to New Year or at the beginning of January. So yeah, this might push back some of the easy A's and stuff, but this is super, super hype. So if we go on to the next thing, let me just go back very quickly. I do really like the art for this. When we see it like animated, the effect and stuff is going to be awesome. It's interesting that he's tech. I don't think necessarily super tech needed this unit, but we'll go over this here. So he's movie heroes category, 4 key, 130%, or super tech 4 key and 100%. Very typical from what we've seen of summonable LRs recently, so that makes a lot of sense. Have they got the details for the super attack on a different one? Yeah, they're on the next page, so you can't really see it here very well. His links, he's got Gaze of Respect, which kind of sucks, but he's got Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, All in the Family, Shattering the Limit, Prepared for Battle, and Legendary Power. So I wonder if he'll awaken from medals from that BoJack story event then, because he has Shattering the Limit and not Fierce Battle, so he's probably not going to use BoJack Dokkan Fest event medals. And so then his passive, this is a very long passive right here. So attack and defense 58%, very typical because 58 is like the Gohan number. An additional key +1 per key sphere obtained. Okay, so that's good. So you're not going to struggle to get his 18 key super very often. Plus an additional attack and defense 7% per key sphere obtained. Oh, okay. So he's got the nuking style thing. We talked about this on the podcast last night. Movie Heroes has a lot of orb changes, so that is very good. Then he gets an additional 58% when performing an Ultra Super. Medium chance of launching an additional super attack. Then he gets an additional attack 59%, and attack becomes a critical when performing an Ultra Super attack if HP is 58% or less with a Movie Heroes category ally whose name includes Goku on the team. Okay, so it's on the team. At least it's not on the rotation. So this is a very long part. This whole second half of the passive is all for one thing that is very conditional. So if you're under 58% HP and it's turn 5 or later and you have a Goku on the team, you get an additional 59% attack and a guaranteed chance to crit. So obviously this guy, I guess, in terms of hidden potential, if you pull dupes, you probably want to focus a little bit more on additionals, because then that will also help trigger the medium chance from his passive, so you could potentially do 3 supers in one turn. And then, of course, if you're hitting this restriction for the Goku later part of his passive, all 3 of those super attacks are going to be boosted with an extra 59% attack and be guaranteed crits. So he has the potential to do an insane amount of damage. That's pretty crazy. And then his active skill, Promise Made to Dad, can be activated when HP is 58% or less when a Movie Heroes category ally whose name includes Goku on the team starting from the 5th turn. And so it's basically the same turn that his that last part of his passive would be able to activate. You can use his active skill. And that gives him 12 key and 59% attack for one turn. So nothing too crazy, but yeah, that means you're basically going to be guaranteed a 24 key super at this point. Because if you think about you, even if you're running him under 3 key leads, that's 6 at the start of the turn. He's got prepared for battle. You're getting 12 key from this, and then he gets 1 key extra per orb. So like tech orbs will be giving him 3. So on the turn you use his active skill, that's basically guaranteed a 24 key super, which is pretty crazy. So his super attacks, the 12 key is raises attack and defense for 1 turn, does colossal damage to the enemy and lowers defense. And then the 18 key, they haven't brought up the details like they have above. It raises defense for 1 turn, does mega colossal damage, and I imagine is probably lowers defense as well. Okay, yeah, massively lowers defense. Okay, so that's good. So obviously he, when you get the 24 key, the 18 key super off, he raises his defense for that turn, so he's going to tank a lot better. Well, actually, it's the same raise as the 18 key. That's interesting, because it's only raises defense and then raises attack and defense on the 12 key. That is kind of interesting, actually, because his 12 key... what's really good about this is it means regardless of... Even if you get his 18 key super, if he does an additional either from his passive or from the hidden potential system, that's double defense raises. So his defense is going to be very, very good. So let's go ahead and look at his animations here. We'll full screen this. Hopefully the volume and stuff is all good. But we'll go ahead and watch the animations here. Alright, yeah, that's pretty cool. Nothing too crazy for a 12 key super, but it looks very nice.
My father saved me. Then he said you weren't going to get away with this. He told me that I was to protect the Earth now.
Alright, yeah, that's pretty awesome. Okay, so this is the 18 key. Oh, nice. Yes, it's got the silhouette bit. Awesome. Alright, yeah, we talked about this in the video I made when we were suspecting that he would be the... oh, and that's the KO. He does have a KO screen as well. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, so the animations are pretty cool. I like the fact, obviously, we don't see all the detail, but the fact that his 18 key super, he does essentially have the, like, punching a hole through the enemy. But obviously they're not showing, like, the full detail of his arms sticking out the back of them, which, to be fair, with the quality of the enemy sprites, is probably a good thing. And then, yeah, the Kamehameha into the, like, silhouette thing. In the movie, they're obviously, like, both flying at each other, but that still looks cool. I like the fact, I talked about this in my previous video when I was speculating about his animations. Because it's in, like, a silhouette, so it's quite darkened, it doesn't matter that the enemy sprite quality is not so good, because you can't really see any of the detail here. And then, yeah, he does have the, like, KO screen as well. That's really cool. Very, very good. So, yeah, I'm very hyped for this Gohan. I'm definitely going to be summoning for him. He is going to be most likely a double rates banner as well. Because remember, this banner coming out on JP, this is when Spirit Bomb Goku came out last year for them. And it was a double rates banner. So the fact that they've chosen to drop this banner on Global at the same time, you would have to assume that it is going to be double rates for Global as well. Because, I mean, Global players like to complain about stuff, but if it's not double rates, that would be a very legitimate complaint, because they're dropping it at the same time. I would imagine it will be double rates as well. So if we have a quick look at the Movie Heroes thing over here, obviously there is a free-to-play Movie Heroes Goku, which is why they can do the... with the gacha laws, like, because his passive is so restrictive to having a Movie Heroes Goku, there has to be a free-to-play option. So that will be this Coke Goku. Obviously, this guy is probably going to end up being one of his best link partners, the Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, because obviously he's an LR, so he has legendary power, he has Super Saiyan. He also changes orbs. He does require his own, like, big selection of orbs as well, but he can change a bunch of orbs. You can pick them up with him, and then that kind of resets the field, and then you can get a decent amount with Gohan. Also, remember, this unit here is technically called Goku and Vegeta before they fuse into Gogeta, so this guy will activate Gohan's passive as well. Youth Goku doesn't count. So we've got Super Saiyan 3 AGL Goku, God Goku, Tech Angel Goku, who at this point not so great because he does need to get his Easy A. But he'll be a really good option in the future. And then, of course, these two blue Gokus just got their Easy A on JP, so they're going to be very solid options as well for him. Very, very good. God Goku, he's not the... yeah, he's just the old one, isn't he? The Ink God Goku is not on Movie Heroes because he's technically the Dragon Ball Super version. So... Family Kamehameha Goku, I mean, no one really uses him anymore, but he can be used. The physical Nuka Goku, actually, is another very solid Movie Heroes Goku. So is the Stunner Goku for, like, Super Battle Road. So, on Movie Heroes, you definitely have a lot of good options. The other tabs that I brought up here, I've said before, the Super Saiyan 2 team is one of my favourite teams, and obviously this guy will be coming in on that team. But unfortunately, when you look down the list of Super Saiyan 2, there are no Movie Heroes Gokus, because I don't think Goku ever goes Super Saiyan 2 in a movie. I think other than Battle of Gods, which there is no like Battle of Gods Super Saiyan 2 Goku. But because the Vegeta has the crossover leader skill with Resurrected Warriors, if we have a look, I think there's like 2 options. Tech Angel Goku is on there. And then I guess it's the physical free-to-play version of the Angel Goku. The tech free-to-play one, is he on here? No, he's not. So, this one here is not in Movie Heroes. So, in terms of the Super Saiyan 2 / Resurrected Warriors team, you're only going to be able to get the most out of Gohan if you bring this guy, who, because he doesn't have his Easy A yet, is potentially going to be one of the worst units on the team. So, maybe this Gohan, unfortunately, not the best suited for the Super Saiyan 2 team, but he has a ton of really good options on Movie Heroes. So, let me know what you guys think down below. I've said before, the BoJack movie is one of my favourite of the OG Dragon Ball movies, so I'm super hyped for this. And if it is double rates, then yeah, I will definitely be going in on this banner. So, the only downside, of course, the double rates banner does have blue coins instead of yellow, but, I mean... I guess I'll save them up for when the type banners come back, because I still need to get TN and hit. But yeah, I'm super hyped for this, so let me know what you guys think down below. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the link in my description to the Discord. Feel free to join in the fun over there, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.